Okie dokie. Oh. Whew. Okay. Yeah, just gonna wander about. Would like to try a carnivore. Alas, I can't bank this one because I don't have a Discord thing. Let's take the face off. There we go. Ooh, that's an Ava, I think. That's one of those AI dinosaurs. Right. Okay. Any ZF on the server? Tom's on. Surprise, surprise. The boogeyman himself. Da 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 da. How much you reckon I get eaten this evening by Tom? Right, hold up. Let me just refresh the stream. Haven't gone. Oh no, just went live there. Hi there, folks. Hello. Sorry once again for the quite substantial delay on the stream. Alas, I'm a good minute out, so if you ask any questions, alas, it's going to take another minute for me to even see them, let alone answer them. The reason for that, I'm afraid, is that stream snipers are a bit of a major problem in the Isle. In the same way that they were a problem in the DayZ mod days, streaming without a delay is suicide in this type of game. Maybe one should argue that maybe it should be, but it's a game where knowing where you are is half the fight. When it comes to hunting somebody. So once your position has been compromised, you are very truly in trouble. So yes, anyway, welcome and hi. I hope you're okay. Thank you, Cobra Z. Thank you, sir. So the plan this evening, there's no real plan per se. I've just finished working today on Mordau bullshittery, so I spent the day editing, and it was good, actually. I stayed nice and productive. I got lots done. I did an update to my patrons and my Twitch subs, by the way, so if you're one of those, you should have an email just showing you what I've done today. But the short version for everyone else is the work continues, really. No real problems. I always feel like I struggle to have anything interesting to say when it comes to me doing Patreon updates, because it's just kind of like, editing continues, Keyframing's fine, the cuts are fine. Ugh. And, so I'm just continuing to make the video, but obviously it's going to take still some time. It's not quite close to completion yet. It's still, still on the way. Oh my god, how many predators? How many predators? Hang on. Right. Cool, so welcome indeed. And thank you to Shaco Unicorn. Thank you sincerely. Thank you. So yes, for those who haven't seen the Isle, there are probably a few of them now, although most of you are probably familiar. It's very similar to the DayZ mod back in the day, in that you have random start locations. You spawn as a survivor, in this case, a dinosaur. And you have to try and find food and water and generally escape other players who may help if they're herbivores in this case, or hinder you if they're carnivores, in which case, they just fucking eat you. So it's quite immersive, quite chill if you're a herbivore. I realise that the music's off. Okay. So I'm just going to roam around and eat leaves and stuff and just chill and try not to get killed. That's my plan. So how's everyone doing? Oh yes, I reserve the right to change my mind and switch to something else later. So just chilling after work, really. What is that? Horrible sounds coming from that way. Thank you, Bread and Whiskey. Thank you very much, Bread and Whiskey. Any plans for a compilation, Adelaide Summer? Alas, I can't really plan these things. I am collecting highlights, of course, but it's really a question of whether or not enough highlights occur. I find that you need a certain chemistry of people playing together in order to make an effective bullshittery, so it just depends how much I play with the others, and if anything interesting happens when I do. Find a herd? Could indeed find a herd. Keep my eyes open for them. Okay. So food and water I'm okay on. Just gonna roam around, really. Not sure, Nova. I wonder if Sai would perhaps be enamoured by the Predator plays. I was a little bit reluctant to start him this morning on Predators, because you know it's a bit advanced. Something's moaning to my right. Okay. Yeah, what is that about? Why does Cyanide have a tinfoil hat on? What's happened there? Can someone explain? Oh, those sounds are Suchos. Oh, I see. The hell is that noise? Hold up. There's something making a noise I don't recognise over here. Thank you, Vicious Spiegel. Thank you very much, Vicious. You hear that? It might be a juvenile hammerbum. They sound like foghorns. Maybe that's just a higher pitched foghorn. Thank you, Worst Support Eva. Thank you very much, Worst Support. Thank you. Much appreciated. Thank you for the sub bomb. Thank you. We're losing the light. Probably not too long. What happened to the stream yesterday? Oh, it's a para. What happened to the stream yesterday? I'm not entirely sure. I just lost connection. I think most of the UK did. So, yeah. Very similar looking para. Alright. Thank you, Meowser. Thank you very much, Meowser. Okay. Indeed, editing. Rapskillion? Yes. So, between 1 o'clock and 8 o'clock, I'm always just sitting in this chair, just editing away. What's that? Oh, just a tip of the tree. Is it? What's that on the floor? Oh yeah, just a bugged out tree, super high up. Its shadow's being cast. Thank you, Krabby. Thank you. And Vengso. Thank you, Vengso. Oh shit. Okay, time to go. 2 allosaurs, I think. Okay, 2 big carnivores there. I got near full stamina, so I should just be able to outpace them quite easily. Is the other para pursuing, or is he? Yeah, he's pursuing. Following, I should say. Okay. Thank you, Pizok. Thank you very much, Pizok. Thank you, sir. I would stop and drink, but to be honest, I want some distance between me and those allosaurs. So let's go. What's the ultimate goal of the game, Tharangar? Just survive, really. It's just a case of stay alive. So like the DayZ mod, there is no real survival. Well, there's no end game objective beyond just live. Good luck with that. For the environment actively hates you, or at least in this case the players. So I'm just using as much stamina as I can to get as much distance as I can between me and those carnivores. Oh dear. That's really bad. Are all dinos players? Yes, indeed, Finny. Apart from a few little shitty AI dinosaurs that exist just as food, mostly. Thank you, Corduroy and Watson. Thank you kindly. Thank you. Like that one that you heard there, that was an AI one. Called an Ava, or an Eva, whatever it is. Okay, it's at this point that I change my direction. Since I've got quite a bit of forest there. So if any dinosaurs are following my trail, I hope they go the wrong way. Same here. Oh, no! I broke a leg. That sucks. At least I get to recover some stamina, but it does mean that any carnivores that are hunting my trail are going to catch up. Fuck. Did I break my leg? Yes, I did. That is a pretty bad leg break that I just made there. Oops. Okay. What's my favourite type of porn? Just going straight for the jugular there, Chinu, with the important questions. Truth be told, anything that isn't like super obviously, you know how like mainstream stuff is all like, how to describe it? So porn doesn't need a plot. You don't need like Pirates of the Caribbean, just with porn stars, and they're all sort of espousing dialogue about why these two people are going to start fucking. You don't need that. It's just gumph, Well, you get what I'm saying? Like when you get like these things, and it's like they're this great big setup, and it's all just it's nonsense, and it's like, oh god, just skip over that bit. Come on. It's like, the plumber has arrived. Welcome, Oh shit, Dilos. Thank you, Woby. Thank you very much, Woby. Thank you. And thank you, Omnica and Watson. Thank you sincerely. Thank you. Anyway, for the people joining the stream, welcome indeed. No real plan. I'm just chilling this evening, playing a bit of the Isle. My plan is to mainly just not work. So, I'm done with editing today. Time to just play games or do whatever, really. So I might play this, then something else. I might do this, then wander off and go do some writing or something. Maybe watch stuff on YouTube. We'll see. We'll see. You watch the porn for the plot, Duckslayer? It doesn't surprise me with you, frankly. Really doesn't surprise me. Okay, my leg break is now on, almost healed. So long as you stay still, it doesn't take too long to heal a leg break there. Okay. Right. You just wait, Joran. You just wait a bit and the leg will heal up. Okay. Still not healed yet. Just going to wait here. Thank you, Ivani. Thank you very much, Ivani. Thank you. Yeah, she's okay. She's had fun. She went off to the dog sitter and she had a good play. So she's back. She's got a belly full of food and she's happy. She's just resting on the sofa behind me. For those who are not familiar, that's Lulu. She's a 3-year-old Frenchie, almost 4 now. Need to start thinking about getting her a frozen tuna steak. Her favourite. I buy one each birthday. It's like a birthday thing that I do for her. Give her a little tuna steak fried in butter. Okay, my leg break is healed. I can get up again. That was stupid. Running down hills. I'm okay. And I got full stamina if I need to outrun a predator. Okay. So yes, for those who just aren't familiar with the game at all, effectively there are 2 major groups, so the herbivores and the carnivores. Everyone's just trying to survive as best they can. And this particular server that I'm playing on, it's called the Teutonic servers, so 1, 2, and 3. Although I'm not sure if 3 is still online. I think they might have turned it off for now to save resources for 1 and 2, because they've been a bit rammed recently due to sheep showing it to the rest of us, and then we started playing, and then all of our audiences saw it, and here we are. So, yeah, the Teutonic servers are very much like a role-playing thing, and then the emphasis is to try and bring a bit of balance between the carnivores and the herbivores. Because the carnivores, at least based on what people have told me, seem a bit omnipresent on many servers, owing to the fact that dinosaurs are cool, but also they are a little OP. Like a T-Rex can just cut its way through all the herbivores. Well, there needs to be some behavioural checks when it comes to what the carnivores could do, because then no one plays herbivore. Fuck was that? Thank you, Nightmare. Nightmare Oggy. Thank you very much, Nightmare. So, what's that stomping noise? Oh, it's another para. It's fine. It's just another herbivore. I'm just going to stay still just in case he's being pursued directly by carnivores. Thank you, Uniding. Uniding. Thank you very much, Unid. So that was a friendly call that I just gave to him. So 2 call. Right. So what was I saying? So yes, effectively the herbivores and the carnivores are all just trying to survive. But the herbivores have plentiful food. It's all over the place. The problem is carnivores have to eat eat other carnivores if they want, but they've got to hunt other players in order to sustain themselves, especially when they get too big. So the rules on the Teutonic server put emphasis on trying to control that a bit. Sorry, I need to steam. Just hang on. Sorry, just sorry, bear with me. Oh god. Okay, so those were 2 yeah, so that was a Carnotaur. Carnotaur? A large predator. Thank you, Kuyobi. And Stoffo, thank you very much. Oh, something's eating meat ahead of me. Okay, let's go this way. It's a allosaur, maybe. It seems to be eating something. I'm gonna go this way. At least it won't be hungry. Okay. I need water. Ivirma? No, I don't know what that is, sorry. Oruid. Yes, I have Platoy. I've played VR chat quite a bit. It's quite interesting, actually. Okay, so where's that water source? There it is, behind me, between me and the allosaur. Okay, we'll go around. YouTube videos when, Fallen? As soon as I can. Just gonna sprint, actually. I've got the running speed. Yes, so working on them, but they take time. Rip-off Ark? Similar setup, but pulling from different parts of the survival genre. So Ark puts greater emphasis on the base building and I suppose you could say the end game elements. The things that emphasize survival over long periods of time, such as with the dinosaur training and all that. And also a much greater emphasis on PvE. Whereas this one is a lot more like classic DayZ, in that it's all about the individual. There is no long-term survival, such as base building and stats and all that. It's purely about your individual survival, which is measured in minutes, sometimes. Until the next iteration, you know, your next life. With no continuation of any sort between them. They're all sort of subgenres of the survival sandbox type thing. But pulled from different columns. Thank you, Dustman and Canadian. Thank you very much. Something's running behind me. It's the parrot? Yeah, we're fine. Okay, so it's going to get dark soon, so I want to find somewhere to hide. Okay. Indeed, Amy. Sorry, referring to me. Yeah, I do enjoy it, but the guys don't really seem to play CS as much anymore. Tell you what we have been playing lots of. We've been playing lots of Pavlov. So the VR version of CS. Been getting loads of highlights for that. Holy shit. I definitely need to make additional videos, yeah. That's good fun if you haven't tried that. There's something a lot more... CSGO feels quite machine-like, as in you just move the mouse to a certain pixel and press the button. Whereas Pavlov somehow feels a lot tenser, you know? Things fuck up. You can drop your magazine when you're reloading. You have to physically aim the gun instead of just move the mouse. Thank you, Tin. Thank you. And VT Pirate. And Shane. Thank you kindly. Okay. Yeah, so it's a bit of a chill. Tom is playing the T-Rex. Yeah. I think he's playing a Giga, not a T-Rex. You can tell by looking at the arms. A T-Rex has quite dinky arms, whereas a Giga has quite grabby arms, I think. So there are Utah Raptors that way. Thank you, Banger. Thank you very much. Sheep go bar, cows go moo. Soviet says a game is like DayZ. Indeed. But in my defense, when the game is a lot like DayZ, if I said otherwise, I'd be a liar. This game is a lot like DayZ. Okay. Should find a place to hunker down at night. Oh, hello. That's a Carnotaur behind me. Time to go. Hopefully it hasn't seen me. It'd be a bummer if it finds me at night. Oh. Fuck. Whoa. Thank you, Man. Man of Steel. Thank you very much, Man of Steel. Getting some rubber banding. Okay. Just trying to alternate my path a little bit. Yeah, getting quite a bit of rubber banding. Okay. Moving up the hill. Thank you, Zeranexv. Thank you very much, sir. Sorry, Zenerex. Thank you, Zenerex. Try not to break my leg, that'd be embarrassing. Okay. I think pretty good cover here. Need something denser. I need quite a few trees together. I'm looking for a suitable place to spend the night. Ooh, food as well. Just quickly top up. Oh, hi, Cake. Hello, Cake. And hi there, Cake's viewers. If you're just joining, this is good enough. There we go. Plop here. Just check that my head isn't visible on the other side. No, it should be okay. Cool. Okay. So yeah, it's probably not the most fascinating thing to watch. It's quite chill, this particular, game mode. So I'm just going to hunker down as it gets dark. The primary reason for this is that one of the dinosaur species, called the Dilophosaurus, has an incredibly acute vision in the game, and so they're a major threat at night, especially when they hunt in groups. You'll hear them warbling, so you'll hear lots of warbles in the darkness. That wasn't it. And they'll gradually creep their way towards herbivores that cannot see them. They also inflict a pretty nasty bite, which has a major bleed effect, so, they chase down and they swarm and they try to make their target bleed out. Which is a pain. Alright, switching to night vision. Well, it's not quite night yet. So yeah, thank you, Horace. Horace? Thank you, Horace. Thank you. So yeah, hi Cake, if you're still there. Hope you're well. Just chilling in the night. Yeah, chilling in the forest here. It reminds you of the woods up in Maine, says Sedna. You have dinosaurs in Maine? Dilophosaurus everywhere. Evrima is the next update for the Isle. Oh, yes. Well, they're recoding it entirely, so they might as well be making a new game. Yeah, that's fine. Alright. I'm aware. Right. Oh, hi there, Felfire. You were the similar coloured para. Ah, you just got killed nearby by a large predator. You think it was a Rex. You think it's coming for me? Well, it's not hungry. If it's eating you, then that's probably going to keep it busy for a good day or so. Won't be hungry until later tomorrow. Rip, Felfire. Rip indeed. Indeed, no cyanide at the minute, Airborne. He was with us this morning. He seems to be playing Armour 3, but I don't think that's with ZF. I'm not sure who he's playing with. Indeed, Dilophosaurus are really nasty, Terry. What's the goal of the game, Joan? It's just survive. So just stay alive as long as you can. But it's quite full of tension and also social elements, as the individual species can only talk with each other. So you herd up or pack up if you're a carnivore. I'll pass on that for the minute. So I'm not really interested in doing the big social thing for the minute. Yeah. So yes, you herd up and you hang out, really. It's quite immersive. Right. How do I decide what to turn into a bullshittery video? Well, 16 Oz curls. I record as many highlights as I can, timestamp them, put them in folders and put them to one side. And then what I do is I put a pitch to my patrons and my Twitch subs asking them what they would like. Although I received some feedback recently that I was kind of over pitching. I was listing too many. Like we had about 30 options last time I did the poll thing. So someone suggested just pick like 5. Just give us a smaller batch to pick from. So sorry, the short answer is polls. My Twitch subscribers and my patrons pick things from a poll. Oh, thank you, Buller. Thank you very much. Right. The stream delay seems unnecessary in the morning, as SWAT and Psy didn't use it. It's necessary, positive. I can tell. So my initial streams were very different. So I would constantly, everywhere I went, carnivores. I thought, like, oh my god, this server's nothing but carnivores. No, it's just that they were using my stats screen, which has my coordinates. I received a message from someone who received a message from an admin that every time I open the stats page, it shows my precise coordinates. And there's some sort of like a virtual map where you just enter the coordinates quickly and you find out where you are on the map. People were just using it to track my precise position all over the stream. Whoops. Hi there, Banger. Thank you for the compliments. Yeah, I like it. I enjoy it. It's quite chill with moments of terror. I'm currently playing as a parasaur, Theo. A face trumpet. It has a big hollow construction on its face, like I think it's bone. And it makes a big frumpy noise when you blow into it. Indeed, Raven. So I finished work today. It's time to just chill, play games. Might do a bit of this. If I die, might switch to something else. Do some writing or something. Thank you, Sax. Thank you very much, Sax. Thank you. Have I ever played Prison Architect? Yes, I have, Darkner. I used to play it on the train to and from work up in London. So I live in Brighton, but I would commute up to London. So I had my laptop and quite a few different games. I would play. What did I play? I would play lots of Prison Architect, lots of medieval Total War 2, FTL. I'd play just loads of things that would run. Anything that would run, really. I tried to play Company of Heroes, but it would never work. Some older, like, point-and-click adventure games, quite a lot of those. Yeah. Lots of stuff, really. Star Wars Supremacy, loads of that. Yes, I do, Mr. Mundane. I bring up the overlay to hide my coordinates every time I need to see the screen. Thank you, Aggrieved. Thank you very much, Aggrieved. Hi there, Moley. You are trike, but you have no face horns. Moley says he's a trike with no face horns. You will grow the face horn, sir. Although the trike is a very long growing time dinosaur. It's going to take you about 6 hours. Thank you, Aggrieved, and Sax Drums and Buller. Thank you very much. Thank you for the compliments, Ben. Will I ever do another gameplay like Alien Isolation, Addison? Not sure. The problem I have with Alien Isolation, well, not Alien Isolation specifically, but with the horror, is that I've got a bit of stage fright, I suppose. Well, the truth is, I wanted to alternate the types of content that I make by switching over from horror to do some video essays, but they didn't work out very well. And, yeah. And there's something different about trying to get immersed into a horror game in front of a few thousand people instead of a few, well, dozen. Alien Isolation was streamed in front of no more than 40 people at the most. Fairly easy to get immersed. Not so much when you have thousands, or at least for me. Thank you, Shizu, and Pex and James. Thank you very much. Thank you. Oh. So that warble is a lone Dilophosaurus. So normally you have them warbling in groups, just because it's fun. That roar, I'm not sure. It wasn't a Carnotaur thing. I'm not sure I could identify that one. Am I ever going to play WoW again, Josh? Probably not. I enjoyed WoW a lot, but I was also hurt by WoW a lot. It you know, mixed bag. I think of the good times, but also there was a lot of bad times. But the book of my life, the chapter called WoW, is closed. Sorry, that sounds too dark. But I was one of those sad acts who played, you know, one of those people who played like every hour of every day, every weekend, and every hour after work for like 5 years. So I've had my time in WoW. Stage fright defined as pissing oneself in lock. Well, stage fright Darkner, as defined by you've got to immerse. Well, if you're going to be satisfying to watch when you play a horror game, you have to get immersed into it. You can't be sitting there just going, "La, I'm playing a computer game, haha, whatever." You've got to get immersed. You've got to get sucked into the world. Otherwise, it doesn't feel authentic. You're not feeling. If you're not feeling the horror game, you're not really playing the horror game. If that makes any sense. It's got to make you feel. So yes, I'm just sitting under a tree because this is what it looks like without the night vision. So I'm a bit stuffed if I roam around making lots of noise. Yes, indeed. Is it Nilo? I am, but so truth be told, the video essays that I made went into production hell because they mixed bag. The first 5 of them were not very good. I've had to rework them. So those warbles are a problem because that's at least 2. Hi there, Harry. ZF Harry's in the chat, folks. Hello, Harry. Hope you're well. Indeed, but horror games are supposed to freak you out. That's... Sorry, on my pedestal for a minute. That's something that Fear 3 doesn't understand with a multiplayer horror game. Basically turned into an action game, didn't it? Yeah, the first Fear. Holy shit, the first Fear. That was really good. Didn't play the second one. Well, sorry, there was some weirdness because my boss at the time told me that they did Fear, and then they did 2 expansion packs, and then I think... like a company got the rights to it, and then they declared those 2 expansion packs non-canon. Then they did a Fear 2 and a Fear 3, I think. So it was all this horrible sort of mishmash of creators fighting over the steering wheel. But the first Fear was brilliant. If you haven't played the first Fear, just pick it up, put on some headset, and just play it through in the dark. It's great. Thank you, Sauron. Thank you very much, Sauron. Outside of gaming, what do I like to do nowadays, given the lockdown? Alas, like the creek, I do rather like to go fishing, but as the chat frequently mocks me for being old, I do enjoy it, but I can't go. The fishing lakes are closed due to the virus, so my cleaned and ready fishing gear is sitting just in the room over there, just next to me. I really would like to go fishing, you know? Indeed, Finny, indeed. No, they're not, Zephyria. So the essays are not released. I occasionally put up some drafts and some links to some drafts on the on Patreon, and I send them out to the Twitch subs as well, with a caveat of this is not final. But sorry, I fear just talking about them makes me sound like I'm trying to hype them. I'm not. It's yeah, it's a bit of a problematic project. Sorry, Mal Havoc. Tom's playing as a Giga, so a Gigasaurus thing. It's a large predator that's quite similar to a T-Rex, just longer. I know, Casanova, but the chat keeps taking the piss. I enjoy it. If you live in a concrete jungle, if you live in a city, just going out somewhere to a river and just fishing, it's nice. It's nice. Right. Fish for some ladies from the balcony. I don't think ladies like banana-flavoured boilies. Pop-up boilies that float in the water. Like how Arma 2 being the third iteration, with Operation Flashpoint being the first. Yeah. I always find that a bit weird, personally, just tangentially speaking, about, you know, when a company sells the rights to a game or has them taken. In the case of Arma, of Bohemia, sorry, they had their... Well, the exact cause of the disagreement between them and the publisher was not made public, but effectively they lost their baby. They lost Operation Flashpoint to Codemasters, who then took over and gave it to some other developer who, you know, they did their best with it, but time proved that the talent was with Bohemia because they came out with Arma 2 and then Arma 3. And Operation Flashpoint has fallen into dust. Yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about just the ability to... this fictional property is owned by somebody else now. Haha. Because, you know, often that person is just going to milk it for cash without having a real creative drive for it. Same with like fictional worlds where books and things are set. As many of you are probably familiar with me not liking many of the newer elements of Warhammer 40k. Yeah, nah. You know, when companies milk things that they bought the rights for or whatever. What was I doing before? Shit, who asked that? Katana, what was I doing before YouTube and streaming? I worked in software development. Specific... Ooh. Steps? Was that thunder or something big? I hear steps. I'm in danger. Am I okay? I think I'm okay. Shh. Okay. Thank you, WBBF. Thank you very much. Okay. So for the people just joining the stream, sorry, probably not the most fascinating thing. I'm sitting beneath a tree trying not to get eaten because nighttime is dangerous. And I just need to keep my ears careful. Yeah, just listen carefully for any danger. Yeah, we're okay so far. Okay, that's fucking terrifying, whatever that was. Thank you, NBank. Thank you very much. Lyleron, we could be here all night discussing it, but in short, the problem that I have with 40k is that core central pillars of the fictional setting, which should not be fucked with, are being fucked with in order to sell plastic models. And one could turn around and say, well, that's been the way forever, lol. But regardless, that doesn't change the fact that core fictional, pillars of a fictional world are being fucked with to sell plastic models. Okay, I think I'm okay. Is it daytime soon? Because I would like to see and not get eaten. Thank you, Sarah Stroh. Thank you very much, Sarah Stroh. And CHZ. Thank you, CHZ. I'm just trying to hide and stay safe. No, I don't believe it was a shant, because the stompy sound was clearly 2 legs. Or at least I think it was. Oh, the roar was a shant. Ah. Well, whatever walked past earlier can't have been it, because it had 2 legs. Thank you, Mind Warp. Thank you very much. Oh, so that's a Dilophosaurus. One warble suggests that he's alone. That was a Utah raptor. That was an Ava, an NPC. Meat, like a herbivore. I'm sorry, yes, airborne. So, oh shit. So that was rain's coming. I've got to stand up. Fuck, the dialo's closer than I'd like. I just need to sniff the air to find food, get my sense of direction before it starts raining, and then I can't see where food is. It's convenient. Lie back down again. And behind me is water. Okay. Right. Okay. So yeah, just trying to wait out the night as best I can. Have I tried fishing in VR? No, I haven't. Thank you, Bob. Thank you. Alas, fishing in VR would probably just see me endlessly ranting about, that's not right. That's the wrong type of weight. That's the wrong, breaking strength of the line for this lake. Okay. I'm playing as a parasaur, Colo. Can you solo the game well? Yeah, it depends on the dinosaur you pick. Laska. Can people play as the murdered chicken? Yes, indeed they can. Molly just starved to death. Finding a bush is hard. Yes, especially in the rain. But if you hold down the Q button, Molly, you can smell the bushes if you hold it down. What is that creature? What is this creature? She has a very warm belly. Very, very warm belly. What do I normally fish for? Carp, not robo, and other sort of species that they have in the lakes. A good fighting fish. Okay. Hi there, Cake. Cake's in the chat. I hope you're well. Can I see yet? Soon, hopefully. Right. What's the rarest dinosaur? So there seems to be... Oh dear, that's quite close. That's very close, actually. That sounds like a juvenile. A juvenile... Utah raptor, maybe? It's very juvenile. Jesus, I'm going to step on it accidentally if I'm not careful. But the concern is that it's near a pack, which is a threat. Any tips to a guy who wants to start fishing? Depends on the type of fish that you want to go for. Sunlight. But there's plenty of guides and stuff to read, I found. You know, like, go with this rig to start with, this equipment. No, I haven't tried pike fishing, Zaki. That's a bit advanced, or at least I felt it's a bit advanced. Possibly, yeah, Plum. Might do Dawn of War. I do enjoy it. Right. Do you actually eat carp? I think they do in Europe, but here in the UK it's typically a catch and release thing. Because many stocked fisheries take great pride in their carp. They grow them for many, many years, and, you know, I was about to say they're insured. I don't know if that's true, but maybe. One could presume they're probably insured. But yes, if you kill one of the carp, you probably get chucked off the fishery. Thank you, Dr. Laughter. Thank you very much, Doctor. Thank you. Yes, it's all about trying to minimize the stress on the fish. So, barbless hooks, so, you know, just so it slides into the lip and doesn't leave, as in and out, it doesn't leave a mark that will not heal cleanly. Proper sized nets, making sure you have this sort of foam cradle that you sort of lay them down in to support their body weight, so you don't scrape the poor things against the ground. You know, antiseptic spray for the lips, you know, just the little hook wound, you just want to get some spray in there. Maybe whilst you have it, give it a good check up, make sure it's all healthy. Spray any antiseptic on any sores you find, or missing fins, and put it back in the water. From hook to net to hammock, and then back again as quickly as you can. Yeah, take a picture, and off you go. Empress, Molly says, press Q didn't do anything. So yes, you hold down the... I'll show you, Molly. So, what you do... So you hold down the Q button, and your dinosaur will raise up its nose and start smelling. You need to hold it down for about 10 seconds or so. And then it will show you, at the top of the screen, north and south. It will glow any hedges nearby in green, and any water sources in blue. Bear in mind that you cannot do that when it's raining. So finding food in the rain is tricky. But also, dinosaurs that hunt you by scent can't hunt you either, so, you know, everyone has trouble finding food. Right, can I see yet? Nope, but soon. Thank you, Ash Greybeard. Thank you very much. Carp are almost a nuisance in this. Indeed, so I hear it's an invasive species. Well, technically it's an invasive species here in the UK. The common carp is a Japanese fish, and it's an invasive introduced fish all over the place. However, obviously now it's quite prized as a good fighting fish. It fights on the line, therefore it's a nice sporting catch. Can you not just go to a natural lake and fish there? Of course, it's spear. But as is most of the case for Great Britain, lakes and rivers are generally private property. Which isn't too much of a problem. It just means that whoever owns the land probably has a bailiff going up and down, just, collecting a fee if you want to fish there. It's normally very reasonable. Yeah, give it a whack, Molly. You should be able to if you were playing a Triceratops. What's good and bad about the Parasol Office, if that's how you say it? So they are. So the bad parts, they've got a pretty naff turning circle. They require quite a bit of rest, and they are big, easy targets. They're also not super quick. Their pros, however, is that they are the stamina masterclass. They can out-stamina pretty much everything with an extra minute of running time. So you may not be able to outrun something, but you can certainly outpace it. Just go run, you can run far in an extra 60 seconds. And also their melee attack is not to be sneezed at. So they are just below the Triceratops in terms of raw damage. So yeah, I've many a cocky Allosaurus come at me and I've just broken his spine in one hit. Thank you, Chill. Thank you very much, Chill. Thank you. Thank you, Ghost. Thank you. Okay. Daylight soon, then we'll be safe from the Dilophosaurus. Okay. Thank you, Ghost47. Thank you. Well, again, Lolosiraptor. Different mindset. Here in the UK, we don't think of the carp in that manner. In fact, there was once a time that we thought of them that way, but with the invention of synthetic lines, we started to appreciate that they're now catchable and quite sporting on the line. Okay. How is my mother? She's okay, General. She's okay. I think she's finally started to appreciate the danger of the virus, which took a while. Okay. Thank you, Mouse. Thank you very much, Mouse. Thank you. How big of a lake can someone own in the UK? All of them, I guess. There's no upper limit. Depends on how much land you own, I guess. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you very much, Lisa. Yes, currently, Moo. I'm just chilling solo. What is that? It's just an Ava, isn't it? Thank you, Darius. Thank you very much, Darius. Right, my dinosaur is quite hungry, and the rain is going to cover my footsteps a bit, so I'm just going to stand up. And I'm going to walk over here, where I saw a hedge earlier. There it is. Let's feed. Okay. Do I recommend this game? Yeah, actually, I kind of do. I've been getting my money's worth. Mechanically, it's quite simple, and once you're fully familiar with all the dinosaurs and the mechanics, I'm not so sure how much of a replay value it has. But when you first try it out, it's full of a lot of tension, I'll tell you that. It's quite immersive. It's quite chill if you're a herbivore. It's just generally quite like, oh my god, holy shit. 0 to 60 in 10 seconds. I do recommend playing on the Teutonic servers, though, the role-playing servers, although they might be a bit busy. They have a bunch of rules to do with how you should conduct yourself as a herbivore or a carnivore, or as a storm. Which means that playing as a herbivore doesn't suck, which it probably does if you play on an official server. Okay. So the most important rule is the body down rule. So the moment a herbivore or a predator dies, the hunting stops because, there's meat. Oh, hello. What's that near me? Just an Ava, just an AI. You know, once there's meat on the ground, there's no more reason to risk your life fighting and hunting. So the carnivores then start squaring off against each other for the meat. It just gives the herbivores a chance to get the fuck out of there and just not be harassed every 10 seconds. Okay. Yes, indeed, Moley. Yes, the Q key that tells you where the food is would indeed make it easier, yeah. Thank you, Bailey. Thank you very much, Bailey. Okay. Yeah, sure. But if it ever gets back to Tom to try and convince him, if people didn't follow those rules, no one would play herbivore. If no one plays herbivore, he's got no one to hunt. Because seriously, playing as a herbivore when a T-Rex can just come out the hedge and just kill all of you, you know, like a whole herd, just wipe them out, is kind of lame. Remember how quickly DayZ decayed into shoot on sight? Yeah, just, you know, that. If you've got no reason to not shoot on sight, everyone just shoots on sight. Why wouldn't you shoot on sight? It's crazy to not shoot on sight. And so everyone shoots on sight, and then DayZ, surprise, it's boring because it's just a deathmatch game with a big map. Right. Having a drink. Right. Yes, I have lineage, yes. It's been mentioned a lot. The work to try and remake the game from scratch. Will it be good? Will it be shit? I have no idea. I'm gonna, unfortunately, I'm gonna sort of, you know, lean towards the pessimistic side and say that, you know, they might miss the ball entirely. Remember what happened to the culling? So many changes to the base structure that it didn't resemble the thing that attracted people in the first place. Yes, Multi, I have played Scum. Oh, what's that in front of me? I see something beneath that tree. A tail or a log? And a piece of meat, maybe? It could be a carnivore resting, having just eaten. If it is, I'm quite larger than it, so I don't think it'll be too much of a threat. It is a raptor. It is a Utah raptor that is feeding on something. I'll leave it alone. So a player has made a kill. It's a guy called Not, and he says hello in the global chat. Yeah, he must have been the Utah raptor I heard last night. Maybe he's eating the Dilophosaurus that I heard last night. Thank you, bandits. Thank you very much, bandits. What's this then? Oh wow. Oh, this is a player down of a Triceratops. Wait, is this Moley? Moley, which server were you on? A dead Triceratops. Or is it a Diablo? No, it's a Diablo. It's a dibble. It's a dead dibble. Maybe it fell off the cliff? So it's a juvenile dibble. So technically I'm actually a bit safer here, because so long as the predators see that, of course, that counts as a body down, so they can't actually initiate a new hunt. They've got to eat that one. Again, it's a rule to stop, you know, making herbivores naff to play. Where the fuck am I? Oh, hold up. Am I? No. I thought I was way north. No, I am way north, isn't it? There? It's raining. I don't know where the compass going. Why not? I'll accept that one. See if there's any paras going. Oh, there's a bunch of them over there. Thank you, Breezes and Polar. Thank you very much. Can I climb on the rocks? Yeah, I need the compass back before I can tell where I am. I do need some water. Who's that roaring? Floaty feet. Yeah, it must have fallen off the rocks. What? Connor? Holy shit, if that's the case. Hope you're okay. Oh no, maybe I am. So that's the coast. I'm on a rock formation that I know about. I didn't think I was that far south. How do I feel about Wendy streaming Animal Crossing? Incensed! Outraged! Completely just... I don't give a shit. Why would I care about an American fast food brand that's not even in the UK? Is it in the UK? Don't think it is. Okay, I'm gonna head that way. Well, they're miles away. Holy shit! Where are they anyway? Oh, no, they can't be. I'll tell you where I could go. Oh, hello. Thank you, Mr. Flibbles. Thank you, sir. Thank you kindly. Okay, I need to find water. Bear with me just a second. I'm just going to be a cheeky bastard and check my coordinates on the virtual map. Totally not. That I totally don't know about. Hang on. Where am I? Yep, close that. Thank you. Yep. Oh no, okay, so I am not. Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't think I was that far south. I'm on a so it's an almost identical rock formation. Okay. I'm gonna go this way. Need to find water. Ugh. That sounds like quite a number of dinosaurs there. Let's go this way. So yeah. So for those just joining the stream, just chilling this evening. I've finished up work, so it's tools down. I've got a rule where I have to try and stop work, stop editing. Otherwise I'm going to go crazy and I won't be able to put a clear defining line between work and play. Are there any... Oh no, oh I've broken my leg because I'm stupid. God damn it. Ah. Fuck. Shit, fuck. Oh, God. Ugh. Great. Well, at least it's raining, so my scent marker's hard to follow. Thank you, Istrati? Thank you, Istrati. Thank you. Well, are you hydrated in the rain, Dr. Squawk? Your skin is watertight, or at least water resistant. I'm probably past napalm. I prefer to play with my, clanmates. Ah, the rain stopped. Right. Yep, I'm stupid. I'm aware of this. So yeah, so what else is going on? Oh yeah, check and see if I'm full grown. Hold up a second. Yes, I'm full grown, and my leg is healing steadily. Okay. So yeah, just cracking on with the editing. Ordered some... What did I order? Just some various shopping bits. Yeah, just bits and pieces. But my mum is being very kind and she's dropping off various supplies so I don't have to go to a supermarket. Because virus. Indeed, Raptor, it won't take too long. So I'm currently on... Yeah, it's about halfway healed. Note with the delay how not continually chased I am compared to previously. Yes, I just got completely zoned in on by predators on the initial streams. I don't know. No idea, Letumni. Cyberpunk could be brilliant, it could be hot garbage. We don't know until its development concludes, and it's actually in the hands of users, as opposed to, you know, people, marketing people. Skid mark. So this is the Isle. It's basically DayZ, but with dinosaurs. With giant tail just sitting outside. Thank you, I'm a Dino Raw. Thank you very much. What, just chatting streams? I think I've done a couple, Chef, but not a super fan of them. Oh yes, by the way, if you're interested, beneath the stream on the Isle category, you should find Tom ZF. He's probably doing a no commentary Giga run, so he's probably just stalking people, including me, on the server with his giant dinosaur. Mods, feel free, Axolotl, feel free to link Tom's chat. I'm sure Tom would very much appreciate your viewership if you're interested. His playthrough is probably more chill, and probably involves a lot of, what was the words that he used earlier? Giga hips swinging at the camera. I think he's got some weird dinosaur fetish. Okay, so water, fresh water. Can I have a drink? Thank you, Macross 101. Thank you very much. Thank you. Okay. Is Sai going to be on tomorrow? No idea. Truth be told, Sai kind of keeps, you know, keeps himself quite a lot these days. But he's welcome to join. Okay. Right, I'm going to go this way. I'm going to sniff the air. Oh, really? He started talking? Ah, my mistake. Go this way. He's actually a Rex and he's hunting me. Oh, is he? Oh, is he? Well, he's got to catch me first. I've got way more stamina than he does. I'm also prettier. And I have a face trumpet, look. I realised by doing that, I've just announced my presence. Tom is playing as an adult T-Rex, says Moley. His girlfriend is helping him and being hilarious. And he was more interested in killing Chinny rather than me. Me too! Right. Am I recording the whole stream for the YouTube videos, and then cutting some... Yeah, basically. Just grabbing the whole stream and then making notes if something amusing happens for review later. Which is, frankly, a very slow process. I cannot predict when something decent is going to happen. The chances of something amusing happening tends to go up when ZF is in the room, but I don't... How to word this? I don't want to feel like I'm ever forcing them or pressuring them or generally on their backs, because I realise that they'll probably resent me for it. So I just need to sort of be the David Attenborough, and if they want to play something, hooray! I'll happily play with them. But, you know, I'm trying not to interfere too much. Otherwise, the comedy will be forced and weird, and they won't like me. And they're my friends. I want them to like me. Thank you, T-Dale and the Poxy Brit. Thank you very much. Oh, it's a bit of a steep cliff. Can we go all the way around? I think so. Thank you, Night Killer. Thank you very much. Not so sure I've been up here before. Not a bad place to be. Is there any food up here? Nice, good sight lines. You can see predators coming. So long as you don't break your legs on the flee, or when you attempt to flee. There's no food up here. Maybe it's not a good place then. Yeah, I'm enjoying it, Mick. The blue lines are your compass. So, magnetic field. Hold up. Something just barked. What was that? Sorry, bear with. Oh yes, absolutely, Patamanton. Yes, I will not deny that for a minute. The amount of time that passes between certain funny moments, yeah, we're 90% of the time we're boring as a glass of room temperature water. Yeah, something's ahead of me. It's talking in the global chat. It sounds small though. You hear it barking? Shit, can I get down from this place safely? Oh, did I miss it, Surely? Thank you, Surely. Surely Shermy. Thank you, Surely. Thank you kindly. Okay, I'm going to try and be a bit careful. Oh, hold up. Thank you, Zwish. Thank you very much, Zwish. Thank you. Oh, it's a patchy. It's a herbivore. Head butter. That's the thing that made the dog sounds like it was barking. It is a herbivore. Okay, how do we get down here safely? That's the next question. Thank you, Play with Crayons. Thank you, sir. Oh, look. Hold up. Oh, don't break legs. Hello. Oh no, wait, is that a raptor? What is that? Oh no, it's a carnivore. Okay, there's two carnivores. I'm in danger. So those little croaks, they were talking to each other in their own group. They're barking at each other. Thank you, Tobin. Thank you very much, Tobin. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. The chat is yelling, Tom is coming. Da 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 da. Time to run away. Da 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 da. Time to run away. Da 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 da. Why is there a radio tower? So, natural selection caused the creation of the Radio Towersaurus Rex, allowing it to transmit to other radio towers to warn of approaching predators. Also because presumably this is a Jurassic Park situation. So, human towers, buildings. I think there's a dock over on the other side. What happens when you break your legs? Well, you lie there for a few seconds and then Tom appears from a hedge behind you and bites your head off. So if you do play on Teutonic 2, which is the name of the server, behind any rock, any tree, there can be Tom, an enormous dinosaur that can just spring from nowhere in like 2 seconds and bite your head off. Da 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 da. Da, 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 da. Also, it's getting dark. I'm still in danger. Hold up. Just check my current position. Oh, bum. Alright, okay. Looks like... Okay, on my feet. Here we go. I'm quite tired, but I've got to run. Pretty good foliage here. Good place to hide if I get in trouble. Oh, don't break your legs. Indeed. ZF Tom, the terror of the Teutonic server. For he is that. Just gonna flop down. I just want to make sure I've got decent stamina, just in case I need to peg it. And being in the open means that I can see any nasties trying to sneak up on me. I hope that's far away. Okay. Oh, really? The radio tower has a fence that only the Utahs can jump over. Ah, clever. So they're hanging out up there then. Yep, thank you, Axolotl. I appreciate it. Thinking about that, that's not a bad idea for a... So if the Utah Raptors have something that means that only they can access it, specific areas that would be harder to navigate for certain species might be a good idea. Like, say, a swamp area that only herbivores can safely traverse. Means that if you wanted to, you could stick to one area. But maybe make like a certain restriction, like you have to come out for food or something. In the same way that there's no meat at the radio tower, one would presume. Thank you, Slothful. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you. Eat some berries. The sun is setting behind the hill. Okay. Thank you, Kane, and Stolid, and Blinksy. Thank you, all of you. Much appreciated, guys. Thank you. And Texo Rat. Thank you, Texo. Right, which way am I going? Having a sniffy sniff sniff. This way. So the Prophet. So yes, for those who are not familiar, this is a game called The Isle. Yeah, I do kind of recommend it. Mechanically, it's quite simple, but it's a taste of the DayZ mod back from 2012, 2013. In that there's no endgame objective or win condition. It's just a case of survive in an environment. You need to find food, you need to find water. You can play as a herbivore, which is where both are plentiful, or play as a carnivore, where you gotta hunt other players if you want to eat. It's a game that is full of immersion, lots of chill social interaction when you're with a group, a herd, and you can just, talk to each other and banter. With moments of acute terror. When you're in the middle of you're at night, you're bleeding, and you're being chased, pursued by your blood trail by a T-Rex or something. Sorry, I'm stopping repeatedly just to get my stamina back. For I can run long distance, but I need equal amount of time resting to recover. Yeah, the game is quite interesting. So its base mechanics are, again, the same thing that propelled DayZ to its heights. What was that? I'm getting spooked by every little movement I see in the trees. I'm not even kidding what I said about Tom. He can just appear. It's absurd. Just like in the tree, he's there. He's a wily cunt, that one. Right. A little bit nervous now. That being said, lots of great trees to hide in. Nice wooded area. Thank you, yeah boy. Thank you, sir. Thank you kindly. Sniff the air. This way. Okay. But yeah, so generally, this week things have been fine. Forgive me, I feel like sometimes I don't have much to talk about because I'm stuck in lockdown, can't go fishing, work's very, I'm just editing and there's not a huge amount to, really do when you're just keyframing. It's like keyframe, keyframe, keyframe. I'm losing my mind, keyframe, keyframe, keyframe. And then you look at it and you're like, that's rubbish. And then you want to redo it because it's rubbish. And then it's keyframe, keyframe, keyframe. What about you, chat? Is anybody up to anything particularly interesting? Be it now or this week? Anybody doing something intriguing. I'm just going to go up here, then lie down, because dinosaur tired. Oh, God. Ugh. Great views. Holy shit. I can see for miles. Nice. I can see if I'm being followed, which is another thing. So people just picking up my tracks and following them. That's a thing that they do. Okay. I have a mind to lose. Yes, indeed, Fryer. I'm a full-time YouTuber, which is really tedious. Working, says Static. Do I think I'll come to the US? I did want to visit at some point. Mad Wife is just doing work. I said stuff interesting. You bastards. Oh, brewing beer, says Zreko. Ooh. Selling my house, says Let to me. Is that how you say it, sorry? Oh, way too much. Holy shit. Work, enrolling. Back is killing me. I'm exercising. Don't do that, Sand, if your back is killing you. Contributing to work on a software implementation for our client, Best Buy. Should you be telling me the client's name, right, Ryder? I had NDAs signed back in the day. Thank you, Kill. Thank you very much, Kill. What's Tom's Twitch? So if you click on mods, Axolotl, would you mind linking it or any mod? So yes, Tom is streaming, ZF Tom. I believe he said he was quite intrigued. I think these Isle streams have sort of awoken something in him. I think he was a bit sort of, streaming's rubbish. But I think he's enjoying it a bit. So if you wanted to give him a follow, quick plug for Tom. I'm sure he would appreciate it because obviously he's trying now. I think he wants to stream a bit to test the water. If you're not familiar with Tom, he is the gentleman who likes buckets in Viscera cleanup detail and spawns endless buckets. He's also the guy who points his gun at the road, being very literal with his DayZ instructions, just aiming his gun straight down at the tarmac. And he's been around forever. Okay. Thank you, Ireland. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you. Thank you, Axolotl. Right, I need to look for a nice hedge to hunker down in, really. I can't see anything. Damn it. Trees are too sparse over here. Thank you, Detective. Shit. Thank you, Detective. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you. Oh, shite. It's not a good hiding spot, to be honest. Damn it, I should have started doing this before it got too dark. Uh-huh. Oh, shit. It'll have to do. Magnetic tree. I'm stuck in the tree. Oh, this is really bad. This is a very bad hiding spot. Hang on. I'm going to come back around and circle. Trouble is I'm just putting down loads of tracks for somebody to be like, ooh, there's one over here. Okay, I might have to book it if I hear something coming. Okay. What's the name of the server? It's called Teutonic 2. So there's a couple of them, 1 and 2. Oh, fuck, that dialo's way too close. However, I do very, very strongly recommend reading the rules. There's quite a lot of them on their Discord. It's very easy to fall afoul of the rules. It's not just very, you think it's, don't be a dick, but there's quite specific rules to do with role-playing. So do read them through. What I mean, for example, is Spinosaurs are safe when they're submerged in water. Stuff that you wouldn't think of that, but it's a role-playing thing. Or herbivores must use the 3 key to warn a predator before they attack. It's like a back off, stay away from my babies or whatever. If you exit the game, do you have to start progress from all over again? No, if you join the same server, the Royal Blitz, you will just continue with the same dinosaur. Thank you, Critical. Thank you very much, Critical. And thank you, Ryder, for the compliments. Sorry to hear about it. I hope your life gets a-okay as soon as possible, Ryder. All the best to you. Freshwater carp fishing, Stroko. So not just for carp, for lots of other stuff that you can fish for in those same lakes. So what else is there? There's chub, there's perch, there's bream, there's roach, there's tench, which is a beautiful fish. I caught my first tench last summer. Oh, sounds weird, but I was I was hooked. Yeah. A very, very shy fish, so catching a tench is like, oh, yeah. Beautiful fins. Anyway, but yes, carp is the big daddy. It's the, they do not stop fighting from hook to bank. They're like, come on, I'll have you. It was very bitter, Blinksy. Digi's beer was very, very bitter. Do you have to sleep in the game, BF Keller? No, but you can rest by lying down, which is what I'm doing now. Thank you, Bioman. Thank you very much, Bioman. Okay. Have I heard of the hypo dinosaurs that can appear in the game? No, I don't know what you mean, sorry. Arrow. Thank you, GLX. Thank you, GLX. Yes, indeed, Benjo. You put the fish back in as quickly as possible, with as minimal stress to the fish as you can. Obviously, if you're ocean fishing, who gives a shit? But in the case of stocked lakes, someone stocked the lake. It's not yours to kill. Put the damn fish back. How long did it take to land the tench? So I got crafty, Moley. So I noticed that there was a large tree opposite on the other side of the river, and the branches of the tree made it impossible to get a shot underneath it. Lots of people snagged floats on the tree branches were a testament to that. So I cast as close as I could, and then I did something where you clip the line. So on the fishing line, you there's a clip. It's like a physical clip. So I just measured a few more inches, and then I clipped it tight. So what I'm saying is, when I cast, the line would have a limit, and it would just go and just stop just before I tangled it in the tree. What I'm saying is, I cast the line just beneath the protection of this tree, where I figured that nervous fish would be hiding, and I was right. And I caught a tench. It was hiding under the shadow of that tree. Thank you, Pint. Thank you very much, Pint. Thank you kindly, Pint. Indeed, carp are very powerfully built, large fish, Ruin. Right. So yes, I'm just resting. Am I 21? No, I'm 18, Shabin. I'm 18 years old. Oh yes. Moley can back you up. Back me up even. Because Moley's 19. Thank you, Maxi King. Thank you very much, Maxi King. And Average. Thank you, Average. Thank you. Thank you, Denjage. Thank you, Den. Thank you kindly, sir. And Senti. Thank you, Senti. Thank you very much. Just gonna leave my camera angle there, just in case something comes sneaking up in the darkness. Will I try ice fishing? Alas, there's very little ice in the south of England, Halo. Yes, Mafro, yes. There's a very different cultural perception of the carp. Thank you, Ranzik. Thank you very much, Ranzik. Thank you, Hazard. Thank you very much, Hazard. He's 19, stoned perhaps, he says. Yeah. No, I haven't caught a Xander. Yes, I have a gym membership, Darius. Absolutely. Which is half the battle, really, isn't it? You know, if we're being honest. But yeah. Hi there, the power is real. You have to shag your mates to progress. Yeah, let's say that. Yes, you have to start shagging other dinosaurs to make new dinosaurs. It's a great big, like, scaly, like, erotic... Would dinosaurs be scalies in the context of furry fandom? Yes, it's a great big, like, erotic game, but for scalies. Yes. I'm not sure, Blue Seer. I'm currently checking out local stocked lakes, to be honest. There's a nearby one that I like, that I go to regularly. Carazo. Thank you very much, Carazo. Thank you. Yes, I do have some personal bests, Zafkin, but they're not very big. And, yeah, so I only really started last summer. And even then towards the tail end of the summer. Which is why it's so frustrating that the virus is hit, because I want to get out there. I want to beat my personal best. I want to fish. Thank you, Destin TV. Thank you very much. The night cycle's about 20 minutes, Johnny. I could go continue walking, but it's quite dangerous. Also, bear with me just one moment. I'm just going to check my position relative to... okay. Oh, interesting. Ooh, okay. Ooh. Just exploring, really. Asks as if I don't know. What about the scaly thing? Oh yes, I'm also going to need some water. That's true. Oh shit, thinking about that, sorry. Looking at that map that I totally wasn't following. Okay, I best stock up, yeah, stock up on water. Right, okay. Shouldn't be a problem. Hopefully. Don't get killed, that would suck. Thank you, Nil. Thank you very much, Nil. Thank you, sir. And Madness. Thank you, Madness. But yeah. So while we're waiting under this hedge, I'll just randomly babble about stuff. I have a sort of passing interest in, well, more like a just general, like an amateur interest in evolutionary biology. I just find it interesting. I just like reading about it, reading different discoveries and lots of different things that, you know, have been figured out about evolution. And occasionally, I'm sure you're all familiar with it, occasionally when it comes to all of these minor mutations that will occur, all these minor changes, variants in each individual organism, there will be something that turns up that gives it a distinct survival advantage. Could be anything, any sort of animal. Something will turn up that will be like, oh my god, that's massively up your chances of reproducing or surviving, or surviving to reproduce. Doesn't happen often. Normally it's a very slow gradient where, you know, you don't typically see it. It's just, you know, happens gradually, like, say, the size of a bird's beak or the length of a giraffe's neck. But occasionally something will turn up that is like, oh my god, that's a game changer, holy shit. And we have one as humans, although it was a very specific game changer, something that happened in presumably one individual that caused an enormous boost to their reproductive survival chances. So I can't recall the timescale, I'm afraid, but at some point in the past, like thousands of years ago, near the Black Sea, someone was born with a defective gene, which meant that their eye pigment did not correctly fill effectively when they were born. It malfunctioned. So instead of having brown eyes, they were the first person to be born with blue eyes. However, it might not necessarily be this one single mutation near the Black Sea. It might have been 2 or 3 different locations, defective gene. It can happen, you know, with as many people being born. But we certainly know that that one in the Black Sea is very interesting, because the prevalence of that gene, of that defective gene, exploded. Absolutely exploded across that region. Why? Because all of a sudden, somebody born with beautiful, vibrant blue eyes must have appeared like they were an angel. Like they were connected to the gods, you know, that they were somehow spiritually, you know, attuned, whatever. Whatever the reason, they absolutely drowned in prehistoric pussy. And very, very quickly, their ancestors spread all over the Black Sea region over, you know, in a very short space of time, indicating that they had absolutely no trouble securing mates. Which I just find is a fascinating example, like a single tiny, like, oh fuck, it's just it's like a defective gene, that's all it was. And yet, for the holders of that gene, it tremendously upped their mating chances, effectively. Of course, it only worked to a certain point, because eventually, once the area was saturated, then it no longer worked as an advantage. But you get what I'm saying. Thank you, Matty, and Recall, and Breakfast. Thank you sincerely. So yeah, I always find that quite cool. Another one I recall reading about, well, I think it was actually in I think I both saw it in a YouTube video, and I read about it when I was back in my A-levels, a long time ago. There's a family, well, not just one family, there's lots of people around the world. I'm just feeling my neck right now. There's a type of bone in your in your collarbone region. There's like a connective bone. It's quite small. You wouldn't notice it unless you stick it in an X-ray. And for lots of people around the world, that bone is actually not there. It's completely missing. It's just absent. And I can't recall. So effectively, it was noticed on an X-ray, and it's got like a specific name, like it's got like a condition, like, oh, you're missing this bone. And all of these people all over the world share this mutation, share this, you know, this I suppose this deformity. And the reason they share it is because not that long ago, comparatively, a few hundred years ago, a sailor during the Age of Sail, Age of Discovery, so, you know, sailing ships and all that, had this, he was like patient zero for it. He had this missing bone. And being a sailor, he had a girl in every port. So he was going around making babies in these different population centres, meaning that all of these people very distantly that have this missing bone are related to each other. They're all descendants of this one sailor. This randy sailor. But yeah, it's just, you know, like stick it in an X-ray. Oh right, you're the descendant of this man. There's there's lots of them now, because the line continues. Thank you, Telvenom. Thank you very much, Telvenom. Thank you. Right. Hang on a second. Ah, pitch black. Can't see anything. So what is that animal doing? Laziest bloody thing. When's she going to get a job? suppose that is her job, isn't it? Thank you, Phoenix Death by Cake. Thank you very much. Thank you kindly. What was that other thing? I think I saw this on, it was on that series by that YouTuber, Aaron Ra, where he's talking about genetic mutations. What was it? Was it that family in Sicily? I'm just trying to recall. There are basically these, there's this no, I think it's in America, actually. I think there's this family in America, and they have a mutation that gives them really abnormally dense bones, like crazy dense bones. And all of them in the family have it. It's just this thing that's spread down their line. And one estimate was that their bone density, their bone strength, would rival the character that Bruce Willis played in the film Unbreakable. They're just really just super endurance bone density there. I think I recall they were saying that they were using it as they were having a look at their gene structure for a possible treatment for people with low bone density. Because, that would really help. Sorry, for those joining the stream, I'm just bantering because there's not much to do at night. Not without speaking in the chat and letting my position be known. Okay. Don't get kicked for inactivity. I don't think there is one, is there? Okay. I do need to stand up and eat something before it starts. Well, I need to start moving to water. Okay. Let's find food and water. How did I make my channel grow? I didn't. The viewers made my channel grow. I know that sounds like a dodge, but I just made YouTube videos that I think people wanted to watch, as opposed to, things that just met the metrics. Just take your time to get stuff right, when it comes to making stuff on the internet. There's so much stuff out there these days that, people just want to focus on stuff that's worth it, Thank you, Pirate and Mad Villain. Thank you. I know I do. Oh, and in terms of Twitch, I totally cheated. I'm a YouTuber. So I imagine lots of people are finding me from the YouTube channel, which is like 4 times larger. Okay. 1 hedge consumed. I must sniff the air again to find out which way is east, for over there is a river. I am thirsty, I require water. Oh, I thought there was a river. I should be able to find it. Just try not to break my legs right now. But yeah, I'm just babbling about stuff now. But yeah, just when it comes to creating anything, just take the time to get it right. It's very easy to just post stuff on the internet. The hard part is posting stuff that people, want to see. And you get there by spending lots and lots of time on it, not like squirting out every week or every few days or whatever, just to meet a deadline. Thank you, the Skelly Assassin. Thank you very much for the host, and welcome. Whoa! Holy shit. I'm going to fall to my death. No, I'm okay. Oh, don't break your legs. If I were to stream on YouTube, I'd probably have 15,000 to 30,000 views. I don't think so, Hiroto. I know I say this a lot. YouTube's not for streaming. Maybe it will change, but it does not have the community, the mentality. It doesn't have it. It is not a streaming platform. The people that go to YouTube want to look at a video and done, wham bam, done, move on. They don't want to sit there for hours and have background noise on. which is what this is effectively for most people. It's a radio show. A stream is, well, there are different streams and they do different things, but generally it's most of the time something on in the background that you're not quite paying attention to. You're probably doing work or a hobby or, you know, you're doing something else. A stream is on in the background, maybe on your second monitor. You're in the process of doing something else. It's on for the same reason that people would leave the television on, even though you're not quite watching it. Gives you company. But that's not what YouTube is for. That's not why people go to YouTube. So, right from the get-go, things are a bit screwy. Thank you, Derelop. Thank you very much, Derelop. So I'm trying not to walk off a cliff. Okay. Maybe so, Hiroto, but again, it's not about the numbers. It's really not. Nah. Again, what I just said a minute ago. You can't really think in terms of content on the internet in terms of numbers, and you certainly can't listen to the corporation that owns the platform. Jesus, be it Twitch or YouTube, never listen to them. Their interests are totally not aligned with your own, and certainly not with the viewership. Go with your gut. And my gut says, my gut might be wrong, but my gut says YouTube's not for streaming. Okay. I'm stuck. No, I'm fine. Oh, okay, right. Yeah, I need to get some water. I thought there was some down here. Oh, sorry. I need... Yeah. Water. Where is it? Oh, I see some down there. Wait, how close am I? Sorry, can I be a cheeky bugger and just check the map? Because... No, I am right. There is... Yeah. Sorry, no, I was correct. I was like, I know my relative position on the map. It should just be over here. It is just over here. Thank you, Harley. Thank you very much. But yes, when it comes to the Twitch stream specifically, again, pinch of salt because this could be bollocks. It's a radio show. Keep talking. Try not to get too distracted with the meta, in the sense that, you know, don't get stuck in a loop of answering questions. You've got to explain what's going on, what you're doing, why you're doing it. Just think about the fact that you're always background noise, so you've got to be something pleasing that's in the background. Don't be hopping up and down every 2 seconds with stupid gimmicks. Forgive me, don't do giveaways and other stupid shit. Just focus on the content. If your content is good, you don't need a gimmick. Sure, be a bit theatrical. Definitely. Are they my footsteps? They were my footsteps on that rock, yeah? Oh, it's Ragnar. Holy shit. Dude scared the fuck out of me. I heard steps to my right. I thought it was the... Okay, this dude called Ragnar scared me. I would hang with him, but I'm trying to be stealthy. Oh god! Oh god! Oh god! Oh god! Oh god! No! Okay, Ragnar, you stay there, sir. I didn't drink either. Oh my god! Go for Ragnar, not for me. You totally want to eat Ragnar, not me. 100%. 3, what look like juvenile tries to... Yep, you totally want to eat Ragnar right now. That's what you want to do. That's what you want. There you go. Have I just sold out Ragnar? I might have just sold out Ragnar. If his name goes blip, then Ragnar got eaten. So sorry, 3 large carnivores of unknown type were just moving over there by the water. Don't break my legs. Okay. Don't get stuck on the tree. Da 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 da. You go, Ragnar. I believe in you. Fucking hell. Gonna break my legs if I'm not careful. Da 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 da. Yep, survival of the fittest, and survival of the guy that can run away fast enough and sell out his mate. I've got to get water though, holy shit. If I don't get to that river, I'm fucked. Stay very still. What is that anyway? I think I can take him. I need water. Okay. I need water. I need to drink. Oh, there's a big lake. But there's a smaller lake. I need the smaller lake. The river. Where's the river? Was it not here? Oh, shit. Fuck. Oh, shit. What's that behind me? Looks like a herbivore. Hold up. Shit. Shit. Okay, no, we're fine. Right, so hang on. La-dee-da-dee-da-dee-da. Smell the air. Directly north. Get a drink before I dehydrate. La-dee-da-dee. If you're just joining the stream, I'm just trying to evade 3 big, ugly predators who wanted to eat my face. And so to do that, I just need to head a little bit north. Absolutely, you don't need to be the fastest, you just need to be faster than your slowest herd mate. Okay, there's the water. Ha! Outsmarted the carnivores, that's what I just did. Did you see that? I'm a clever parasaur, I am. Book it. Drink, thirsty. I'm so thirsty. Ah, sweet, refreshing. Sweet and refreshing. Look, there's Ragnar. See, he's fine. I told you he'd be fine. All good. Back into the trees we go. Where I need to rest before I run out of energy. La dee da dee da 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 da. Pro dinosaur. Hold up. Pro dinosaur. Okay. Sorry, what was I saying? Yes, so Twitch. Kind of, you know, background noise. Just be entertaining. Don't push it. Don't come across as obnoxious. Don't lean on gimmicks. Same with it when it comes to sort of adopting things that other streamers are doing. Don't necessarily do that. You know, but yeah, sure. Like get stuff like face cams and whatever. If you think it would really help, but don't get things just because other people are doing them. Oh yes, don't trend surf, which means you know, don't just like, oh, I'm going to play this game. Why? Because it's popular. It's not really a good enough reason. Do it because you enjoy it. Do it because you are feeling engaged and you're enjoying it and it's coming across as genuine. As in, you know, don't force yourself to just play something that's popular because it just comes across as, you know, a bit bleh. Shit, I hear steps and Ragnar's not moving. Oh god, it's fine. It's It's a herbivore. That horse-faced herbivore. The name of which I can never remember. Big boy. Oh. Lots of steps following it. That's... I'm gonna die. There's 3 of them. Yeah, you want to go that way. You totally want to go that way. 100%. You want to go eat the other one. There's a 3rd. He still hasn't gone past me. He's sniffing the air, trying to find footprints. Hopefully my footprints were masked by the other thing. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. They're circling. They're patrolling. Again, they're not sniping or trolling. They're hungry. They need to eat. I am their food. I am their hedge. You know? Oh shit, they're so close. This hiding space is not good enough, so we're going to choose flight instead of... Don't break my leg. Flight instead of hiding would be the preferable option for me. Ba 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 ba. Okay. Grabbing some food on the way would be advisable. Oh, is that the river again? Probably shouldn't just flank the river. Oh, God. Thank you, QQ, cry more QQ. Thank you. And Uncanny. Thank you, Uncanny. I'm a clever parasaur, yes I am. Hang on. Ha-ha! I smell the air. It smells nice. Full of trees and food and Ragnar scaring the fuck out of me there. Can you lay eggs? Yes, you can. I dig a nest with the B key and then just sit on it, and eggs will appear from my dinosaur vagina. Although I'm told that I don't actually have a vagina. The dinosaur equivalent of a vagina. Thank you, Uncanny. Thank you very much, Uncanny. And Rex. Thank you, Rex. I need to eat. Om nom 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 nom. Om nom 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 nom. Thank you, Black Hawk Jag. Thank you very much. Thank you, sir. Why am I not with a herd? I'm trying to remain stealthy in a predator-rich environment because I want to try and find something. Something that I want to show you. Well, technically it's something I want to see. But I couldn't last time because I was hunted on my way through this area. My hope is that solo, without the herd, I'll be able to slip through, which is what I'm attempting. However, I've gone past the point where water is available. Now on, no water source. Oh God, it's all the way up there. Alright. So the map has many places that you can explore. And this is one of them. I think. Is the ZF clan still a thing? Oh yeah. Why no more bullshitteries? There are. I made Rising Storm like 3 weeks ago, whatever. Well, probably a bit longer now. It's just they take ages to make. Oh, God. Oh. Big hill. Right, rest. Rest. Thank you, Dex. Thank you very much, Dex. And Imhotep. Thank you, Imhotep. Thank you. Just going to rest here for a second against this tree. Or inside this tree, apparently. Okay. How long did it take to connect? Yeah, it takes ages and it's ridiculous. Oh, this guy Ragnar's trying to follow me, but I'm not really up for herding at the minute. Thank you, Intergalactic Interceptor. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you. Right, hold up a second. Just gonna have a look at the thing that I've got here. Yeah, Okay, no, I'm on the right path, I think. Thank you, Ogarian. Thank you very much, Ogarian. Thank you, Zeus. Thank you kindly. Yeah, something like that. Sorry, car? Car is big? Whoa! How's the D&D project? Still stalled. Well, frozen. Do I still play with Si? Yeah, I played with him this morning. A bit infrequently, though. He tends to just do his own thing. He's enjoying Valorant quite a lot. I don't know. It's not grabbing me. I'm looking at it. It's like, I don't know. Okay, smelling the air. Yep, survive, Doc. So same as the DayZ mod, just stay alive. Is there any food nearby? I might get to the point where food is no longer available. Okay, this might be I might have to plan for the return journey. Yeah. Oh, okay. This is something new. Oh wait, hold up. By the looks of things, I didn't necessarily need to scale the side of the hill. I could have gone through the plain. That's good to know. Maybe we'll find some things to eat down there before we head towards the volcano. There's a volcano, by the way. That's a volcano. It's marked on the map as volcano, and I'm keen to have a look. Haha! Right. Anything to eat? Nothing. Whoa! Don't break my legs. Walk on all fours. Does it make a difference? I don't know. Ooh. Okay. So, for those just joining the stream, my great big frumpy face trumpet dinosaur called a parasaur has made its way to the far northwest side of the map. For upon that map is marked volcano. And I want to go and have a look. watching my back. Oh wow, holy crap. Holy crap. Whoa, okay. I was expecting just like blue, like a little bit of red, but wow, look at that shit. Proper volcano and everything. I would presume going anywhere near that is an instant bleh. Cool. Oh look, it's even got the like glowing, yeah, glowing red side of the dinosaur. Hot, hot, hot. Wow. Is there a path or anything? Like a viewing area? How close can you get to that? Cool. Jump in. Yeah, just go for it. Go for a swim. You know. Why not? Nothing bad will happen there. Thank you, Felicity Violet. Thank you very much. Oh wow, there's a path that goes down. Do a flip. Very cool. Thank you, Tank. Thank you very much, Tank. So how does one get back up safely? Oh, careful! This is where this is where Tom corners me. Yeah, yeah. Suddenly appears on the edge, like ah. Can you walk on it? Does it damage you? I mean, it's cool, right? Oh wow! Thank you, Minky. Thank you very much, Minky. Like, will I take damage to indicate bad? Hot? I hope I don't just get like insta-killed when oh look, I'm falling. Oh, I guess it's not properly. Whoa. Cool. That's very cool. Imagine putting a nest here. Yeah, spawning some babies. There's no food and water, so it's a bad idea. Trouble is, there's no way up, is there? If you climb down. If you're a jumping dino, it wouldn't be too much of a problem. Thank you, Jax the Reaper. Thank you very much, Jax. No, be careful. That's pretty cool, isn't it? I dare not get closer. There's no way for my dinosaur to climb back up if I did get there. Thank you, Tipsy. Thank you very much, Tipsy. Do it for the content. But I would like to try carnivore next. You die instantly if you touch lava. Oh really? It's only if you touch it though? Magma. Thank you, Ron Ron. Thank you very much, Ron Ron. How does one even get down? A lava waterfall. Says Coffee. I'm okay. Hot, I say, hot. Thank you, Chiller. Thank you very much, Chiller. My god, it must be so fucking hot. Yeah, this dinosaur would be dead at this distance, wouldn't it? So if you get too near, does it just kill you? Do you start taking damage? What? My skin would be melting off at this distance. You were the chosen one, Anakin! You were supposed to destroy this. What was it? You're supposed to destroy the Sith. Not bury it. No, wait, what was the line? You're supposed to do something, not bury it in darkness. It's pretty cool though, isn't it? Holy shit, you get all the way to the lava's edge. I stand victorious. Drink it. Yeah, you can't drink it. Yeah, I mean it's already 23 minutes past 10. Yeah, probably wrap it up there then, couldn't I? Just dunk in, see what happens. I presume it just says deceased immediately. Yeah. Okay. Alas, I've got no jump button. So I roar in defiance at the fire water. And then 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, really? I can walk on it. Really? I want to drink from the water, the fire water. So it's land, isn't it? It doesn't consider it water. Ah, dear. Do I sink at all? Nah, we can't tell. Ah, cool. Well, I suppose it's just like a placeholder thing, isn't it? Presumably they're going to work on it properly. Yeah. Cool. Right. So yes, that was, yeah, a lava death for the para there. Right. So thanks for watching, folks. So we'll probably leave it there. It's already about 10:30, so I'm going to wrap things up and probably get on with some more editing and yeah, then get back on. Yeah, so more editing before bed. I think I've still got some time. Right. Hang on just a mo. Thank you, Chaotic Rights, and make in a sandwich and chiller. Thank you, all of you. So yeah, that's the Isle. Well, just me chilling solo. I didn't do any herd stuff or carnivore stuff. There's plenty more to do in it. But yeah, so I hope you enjoyed the watch all the same. Time for me to just do a bit more work, I think, and then head off to bed. So please know that I'm working on more DAO bullshittery, which is work in progress. And yeah, still some time to go. If you're a patron or a Twitch sub, I sent you an email this evening concerning exactly what I'm doing. So feel free to have a look at that and yeah, just tell me see what you think. So yeah, right. Is Tom still playing? Let's have a look. So Tom, who is playing on the same server as a T-Rex, I think. Yeah, he is. Okay, so Tom is skulking around as a T-Rex. I will hand you over to him. So he said is thinking of doing some more streams. So feel free to give him some love. Feel free to follow him if you like. I'm sure he would appreciate that. So yeah, he's skulking around on his. That's a Giga, I believe. He's playing as his Giga. Cool. Thank you, folks. All the best, and have a lovely, lovely evening. Oh, and thank you, Reese. Thank you, sir.